I guess you can't unmute yourselves. Am I right or am I right? You can't, right? Okay, that's why the class is so quiet. I was just watching your English lecture right now, and I could see that all of you are sitting so quietly. All right, now I know that you guys cannot unmute yourself. But guys, you have an option to text me, right? So I would want everyone to stay active on text. And those of you who are here for the first time, guys, my name is Alina, and I'll be taking a mathematics class today at Glecta over here. And before I start with anything else, I would want to know how many students in my today's class really like mathematics. Raise your hand if you like math. Okay, I can see Samya, Ritisha, Alio raising hands. Zio, all right, all right. I would request everyone to please switch on their cameras. And is there anyone who does not like math at all? Anyone who does not like math? Okay, everyone likes math. See, you guys, if you guys say that, okay, miss, we really like and if we really enjoy math, then I'm going to be asking you questions as well. It's not like that you're just going to say that, yes, miss, we enjoy math. Of course, be ready for the questions. Now I know how many of you said, yes, miss, we like math. So are you guys ready for some questions then? I'm going to start with some mental math. I'll do the concepts later, but first a little bit of mental math and calculation check. Yes, is everyone ready for that? Some shortcuts? All right. Okay, I can see you guys are giving me a thumbs up. All right, so before I start with anything else, I would be starting with our trick. Yeah, shortcut. So first trick that we are going to do is when we talk about squares. Now, first of all, of course, you guys know what square numbers are. For those of you who need a little revision on square numbers, when I times a number by itself, like 3 times 3 gives us 9, 4 times 4 gives us 16. So these 4, 9, 16, then 5 times 5, 25, 6 times 6, 36. These are called our square numbers. And we say 5 square because 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. So 6 square is 36. 5 square is 25, right? This is what we mean when we talk about square numbers. Now, coming to a little bit of mental math. Okay, before I do that, everyone stay active on the chat box. And I would want, my name is Alina. Do not text to Glecta's account. All right, you would have to text me. Okay, you guys see my name, Alina? So everyone, be active on the chat box. And I want everyone to answer me. What's 7 square, guys? Come on, quickly. I've asked a very basic question. Come on. All right. Okay, I've received 4-5 correct answers. Shreya, Michelle, Saeed, Samyak, Alio. Very good. All of them have given me correct answer. Now, let me see who gives me correct answer. Like, who's the first one to give me the correct answer for 45 square? Yes. If I ask you guys to do it in like 5 seconds, I can do it mentally. The answer would be, before you guys say it, 2025. And if in case you're wondering that, oh, miss, you've learned the answer or something. No, I haven't. All right, I'll tell you a shortcut. Square numbers for like squares ending with 5. Ending with number 5. Ending with number 5 means if I talk about 15 square, 25 square, 45 square, 75 square, any number which ends with 5. Like if I want to do 15 times 15. See, 5 square. What did we discuss? 5 times 5? 25. So all these numbers will definitely be ending with 25. Then you see the number at the 10th place. At the 10th place, I have 1. Multiply it by the number which comes after it. 1 times 2, 2. So the answer is 225, right? Then this is number 2. After 2, we have a 3. So 2 times 3, 6. My answer is 625. After 4, we have 5. 4 times 5, 20. That's how I did it mentally, 2025. Now I would request everyone to give me the answer for 75 square. Now let me see who does that. Now I think it would be easy for you. You know what's 5 square? See what comes after 7 and you will get your answer. So the first one to give me the correct answer is Aradhna. Very good, Aradhna. It's 5 square is 25 and 7 times 8 is 56. Everyone, give me your answers for 95 square. Let me see who gives me the first correct answer. Who's the first one to give me the correct answer? All right, Aradhna again, and Kush also has given me the correct answer. Samyak also has given me the correct answer. Very good. We do 9 times 10, which is 90, and 9,025. All right, next question popping up on your screen. Yeah, 105 square. It's a 3-digit one. Let's see who gives me the correct answer. Waiting. So Michelle has given me the correct answer. 10 times 11 is 110, right? And this. So 11025, that is 11,025. Very good. All right, this was a little square trick. After this, if I talk about the second trick, that's multiplication. Now, not just by 11, let's see what we get when we have same digits. Like when I talk about 33, 55, 77. Guys, I've started with a little bit of mental math. I'm going to give you guys like 10 minutes of mental math. And then after that, I'm just going to, start with some word problems. So over here, 33, if I'm multiplying 33 by, let's say, a number like 7, all you got to do is, or let me first write it down, 55 times 9 or 77 times 6. If I have to do these kinds of multiplications mentally, just make this box. I'm going to give you guys 3 examples and I would want you guys to do the next 2 examples on your own. 3 times 7 is 21, right? And then in the middle, add up the numbers. Understand this shortcut. Please do not start calculating on your own because the same shortcut would be followed up for bigger numbers as well. Right now, you will be able to do it by the other method as well. Of course, the standard method that you have learned, right? But for bigger numbers like 6-digit, 7-digit numbers, you would want to do that in like 2 seconds, right? So understand this one. 5 times 9, 45. In the middle, add them up. 4 plus 5, 9. That's my answer. 7 times 6, 42. In the middle, 4 plus 2, 6. Now, let's see who gives me the correct answer for the next one. 88 times 4. That's the first question. Waiting. 352. Very good, Shreya and Saeed, given me the correct answer first. 352. Let's see who gives me the correct answer for the next one. 99 times 8. Come on. 99 times 8. The first correct answer is given by Samyak and Saeed. Very good. 9 times 8 is 72. And in the middle, 7 plus 2, which is 9. Now, like I said, this is just 2-digit number, right? You can easily do it by your other method as well. Why are we learning this shortcut? What if I give you a big number? Like 88,888 times, let's times it by 9. Yeah, same technique, guys, same. You do this thing, make a box. 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is 72, right? Write it at a gap. This time it's a big number. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more 8s are there. So you would have 4 gaps in the middle. And now again the same technique. 7 plus 2. That's 9. So you write 9 in all of these. So your answer is 799,992. Now this one is the one that is done quickly, right? So you got your answer within 2 seconds. I would want everyone to note this one down. See, your multiplications become very fast if you're aware of these tricks. It's not like that you're going to have a separate question of doing these types of, like mental math or doing these types of numbers and multiplications and everything. It would be a word problem which would be given to you. Now, when you're aware of these kinds of shortcuts, these kinds of mental math technique, all you got to do is focus on the word problem. Your solving part becomes easy. Otherwise, what we usually do in our exam is we spend so much time, first of all, thinking about the word problem, making equation out of it, then solving the equations and everything. So we have to learn how to save our time. Time management is the most important thing in your exam. All right. So assuming that everyone is done writing, now I'm going to give you guys some other questions, right? Or let me do 2, 3 more questions with you. Like let's say 200 and let's say 2222 times 9. 2 times 9, 18. And now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 8, 9. So I get my answer as 19,998. Now I'm giving you some questions. Everyone, start doing these questions that I'm going to give you. Let's see who gives me the correct answer for this one. All right, Shreya has given me the correct answer. Mishal, Saeed, correct, good. So over here, 4 times 6 is 24, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 blanks, and in the middle, I add these up. So the answer is 26,664. All right, everyone. Next question. All right, now Samyak has given me the correct answer. Michelle has given me the correct answer. Very good. Ritisha, you did a slight typing error, I think. In the end, it should be the last digit that you have given me should be 2, not 4. Otherwise, good attempt. I understand that was a mistake. Yeah. All right, Saeed is also given me the correct answer. Very good. 7 times 6, 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. This is our answer. Yeah. Now, raise your hand who knows how to read this number. I'll ask you to unmute. Yeah. Raise your hand if you know how to read this one. All right, Michelle is raising her hand. Yes, Michelle, please read out this number.
So 4,666,662.
Very good. 4,666,662. Right? Very good. All right. Now let's come on to the next one. I hope everyone is done writing these multiplication shortcuts. Now the concept that I shall be doing with you guys is a little bit of word problems. All right. Is everyone ready for the word problems? Yes. All right. So shooting up some questions over here. This is a question of perimeter like perimeter technically and area, right? So over here in this question, okay, I would want Saeed. Please read out the question for me, dear.
Every x labelled on the shape below has the same value. If the perimeter of the shape is 40 centimeters, what is the area of the shape?
Thank you, dear. Now over here in the left side, the vertical side that you see, that's 9 centimeter. If you see, these sides in total shall add up to this 9, right? Now, 1 second. Before you guys start annotating over here, let me disable annotations. Yes, now nobody else will be able to annotate. No annotations, guys. Focus. All right. So over here, you see this X, and this X. In total, they add up to 9, right? Now, those of you who have learned algebra, right, you would know X plus X plus x. That's 3x. For those of you who are new to this algebra thing, let me tell you, x is just a letter which represents a number. All right, x could be equal to 5, x could be 2, it could be anything. We have to find out what does this x represent, right? So there are these 3x's that we see. So I've written 3x. Now you see on the left side, I have a 9, right? So over here, I would write 3x equals to 9. How do we solve an equation now to find out the value of x? Always do the inverse. Whenever you are solving an equation, on the left side, we write the letter and we take all the numbers on the right side. Now, guys, just imagine if you have your best friend along with you, and by any chance, God forbid, but if you break up with your best friend, you will not be in a happy space, right? If you were really very happy and you were enjoying with your best friend, now you're breaking up with your best friend, you would be sad, right? You would experience the opposite emotion. Similarly, with my letter and number over here, 3 and x, when they are sitting together, they're getting multiplied. You shift this number 3 on the other side, you do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So 9 divided by 3, that's equal to 3. That means each side is 3 centimeters, right? So that's what I shall be writing over here. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, right? I need to work out the area. I need to know the length, the width, and all of that. If this much is 3 over here, right? I don't know what this value is, right? This, of course, I know is 3. I don't know what this is. Let's say this is y. Again, taking a letter to represent it. This is 3, and this over here is y. Now add up all the sides. I'll tell you which sides are we adding up precisely. I'm sorry. I'm highlighting the sides, this side, because we need to calculate the perimeter, right? We have to work on the perimeter. So all these sides that I have highlighted, right? All of these shall add up to 40 centimeters. That's what we are going to do. So over here, when I solve this up, what are we having? 9 on the left side. On the right side, if you add these up, the vertical sides, that's also 9, right? Vertical sides would be 9 and 9. Then, if I talk about the horizontal sides, on the top, I have a y and a 3. On this side, I have another 3. I keep on tick marking whichever 3 I've used. Then this 3. And then this 3 and y. So y plus 3. Now, how do I add them up? Letter with the letter, number with the number. So 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 9 plus 9. So it's like 9 added up 4 times. So it's 36, right? And I have written this y twice. So it would be 2y. This adds up to 40. Now see, again, how are we going to solve the equation? 36 is being added to 2y. So when you take the number on the other side, opposite of addition, subtraction. So you do 40, take away 36, right? So 2y equals 4. 2 and y are being multiplied. That means 4 divided by 2. This gives us the value of y. Why did we need this y? Because we need to calculate at least the sides, all these sides. What do all these sides add up to? So that I can calculate the area. Now let me use a different ink. So this side is 2, this side is 3, right? Length is 5 in total, right? Width is 9. So what would be the area? 9 times 5, 45 centimeter square. That's the methodology that we are having. All right? Now you guys go through it and see if anyone has any confusion. Guys, drop your queries on the comment section, like technically on your Zoom chat box over here. All right. And please do not sit in front of the camera and raise your hand, because sometimes I will not be notified, right? If you're not using your Zoom settings to raise the hand, I will not be notified if you're raising hand or not. So please cooperate with that. And I would request everyone to text me, stay active on the chat box, guys, and tell me, did you understand this one or not? Yes or no? I mean, like, yeah. All right. Do you guys need time to note it down, or shall we move on to the next one? You guys can take a quick screenshot actually, giving you guys 5 seconds to take a quick screenshot. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope everyone is done taking a screenshot. Just kidding. Okay, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, tick, tick, 2, tick, tick, 1. All right, assuming that everyone is done. Moving on to the next one now. Now, this is a proper word problem where you would have to solve the equation. All right. So now I would want Kimaya. Darling, can you please read out the question for me?
If you double the age that I will be in 5 years' time, you will get my
My mother's age.
now. My mother is 38. How old am I? Hint, let my age be 9 X years.
X years old. All right. Now, thank you so much, Kimaya, for reading the question. And since you read the question, I have a question for you. All right. Kimaya, can I please know what's your age, darling?
9.
9. Okay. After 5 years, what will be your age? Okay, you muted yourself. Sorry. Yeah. Say that.
14.
14. What did you do to get your age? What would be to calculate what would be your age after 5 years? You added 5 to your current age, right? Okay. Anyone whose age is different? Whose age is not 9? Everyone is 9 years old over here? All right. Ritisha is raising her hand. Yes, Ritisha. You tell me, darling, what's your age?
8.
8. So, okay, after 4 years, what will be your age? After 4 years, if
12.
very good. You added 4 to your current age, right? If I ask what will be your age after 6 years, what would be your answer?
15.
14. After 6 years, you would be 14 years old. We just add that time span to our current age, right? Similarly, everyone now. Over here, if I'm taking the current age to be X years, so after 5 years, because the question talks about what is going to happen after 5 years. So after 5 years, what would be my age? Not like my age, but over here, the question, my age. So it would be X plus 5, right? And the question says that if you double the age that I will be in 5 years, double the age means multiply this 2 by X plus 5. Now, the most important thing in math while you're solving questions, brackets. The first topic that you learn when you start your 5, one of the most important topics, bid mass, right? Brackets always come first. So over here, you're not just multiplying 2 by this x, right? You're not just multiplying this 2 by 5. You're multiplying this by entirely x plus 5, right? So 2 times x plus 5. That's when you get the mother's age, which is 38. So this is what you're solving. All right. In math, brackets always mean multiplication. When there is no symbol between the letter and the number, there is nothing. Like if I'm writing 2x, 3y, 7z, that means the letter and the number are getting multiplied. So over here now, if I want to solve the equation, I told you how do we solve it? We always try to rearrange it in such a way that I have letter on the left side, number on the right side, isn't it? So now I would want Muhammad to tell me, over here, Muhammad, I'm multiplying 2 and x plus 5. What's the opposite of multiplication, my dear?
Division.
So on the other side, I would do 38 divided by 2. What's that, Mohammed?
19.
19. Correct. Now, I would want volunteers. You guys can raise your hand if you want to, or you guys can text me. What shall be my next step to solve this equation? Okay, I can see Imtiaz is raising his hand. Yes, Imtiaz?
You have to divide. You have to multiply.
What would you multiply?
You have to subtract.
Subtract what?
19 by 5.
Correct. Very good. We do 19 take away 5, which is 14, right? And that's what we needed. Let the age be x. Got the value of x. All right. Everyone can take a quick note of it. And guys, if you have any queries anywhere, drop me a text. And I can see Samyak is being shot. Oh my God. Yes, Samyak? Everyone can take screenshots. I'm giving you guys like 20 seconds to go through the solution of this question and text me if you have any confusion in any single step. So 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Is everyone done? Does everyone get it? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you get it. All right. Michelle, I can't see your thumb, darling. You understood this part, Michelle? Okay, I'm receiving text. All right. Getting thumbs up. All right, great. Moving on to the next question. Yeah. All right. I would want everyone to try this one out. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute by my watch. I've started the timer. Or actually, without timer, let's see who gives me the correct answer first. I would read out the question for you guys. In 2005, Sarah was 3 times as old as her daughter Louise. In 2000, their ages totaled up to 50. How old was Louis in 2005? So I'm just going to assume, let's say Louis' age is X. She's X years old, right? If Louis' age is X, you see what would be Sarah's age. And that too when we are talking about in 2005. Guys, 45 seconds down. One minute and 15 seconds. I'm waiting. If anyone can give me the answer. Come on. I know I have very talented students in my class. I know that you guys have great potential actually. Now let's see who does it first. Okay, now I've started receiving text. Let's see. Last 20 seconds, guys. That's the max that I can give you. And now I can ask question from anyone. All right. Everyone is giving me different answers. Okay, let's do the time up thing now. All right. Amir, dear, can you please unmute yourself? Amir, are you there? Okay. I would shift the question rather to then Said. Said, can you please unmute yourself and tell me if Louise' age in 2005 is X, what was her age in 2000?
So Sarah's age is 3 times x, which is
Yes.
Louise's age times 3.
Hmm.
And in 2005, oh, that's in 2005, but in 2000, the age is totaled 50.
Yeah, but now I'm asking, what would be Louis' age specifically in 2000? How old are you in today's date, Saeed?
11.
Okay, 5 years ago, how old were you?
5 years ago, I was 6.
Right, you did 11, take away 5, right? So if in today's date you're X years old, how old were you 5 years ago then?
Is it 5x take away 5?
Right, X take away 5. Similarly, when we talk about Sarah's age, guys, raise your hand if you know the answer. Tell me, what was Sarah's age in 2000? 5 years ago, how old was Sarah? Or you can drop me your answers on the chat box. So 5 years ago, Sarah was 3x, take away 5. In today's date, her age is 3x, right? So 5 years ago, her age was 3x, take away 5, right? So now we know that their ages in 2000 added up to 50. So x take away 5 plus 3x take away 5. That's 50. Now, how do we solve it? This is 1x and 3x. 1 plus 3, that's 4x. 5, 5. Add 10 on both the sides, right? 4x equals to 60. That's what you're getting, right? So over here now, guys, a simple shortcut to divide by 4 now. If 4x equals to 60, you know that you're timesing it together, right? So now you would do 60 divided by 4. To calculate your answer mentally for division by 4, take the half twice. Half of 60, 30. Half of 30, 15. We got the value of x. And that's what we needed, no? How old was Louis in 2005? Louis was 15 years old. So now I'm going to check the chat box and see. All right. So Said, Samyak, very good. You guys have given me the correct answer. And there is someone named iPhone user. I don't know the name because, of course, it does not pop up over here. But that was the first person to give me the correct answer as far as I can see. Yes, Mr. iPhone or Miss, it could be Miss as well. So Miss or Mr. iPhone user has given me the correct answer, 15. Very nice. Now, guys, again, go through all these steps and see if you have any confusion anywhere. If you guys have any confusion, please text me your queries. Guys, are you done? All right, all right. So I'm assuming everyone is done. All right. In case, like I said, if you have any queries anywhere, drop me a text then. All right. Now moving on to the next question. All right. Now I would want Michelle. Darling, can you please read out the question for me?
The prices of two items, P and Q, in a shop are in the ratio of 4 to 5.
4 to 5. Yeah.
When the price of P is increased by £12 and the price of Q is reduced by £6, then the items have the same price. Find the original price of P.
Now, again, this question is more about forming an equation. Prices of two items, P and Q, are in the ratio 4 to 5, right? When the price of P is increased by 12, that means I'm doing P plus 12. And the price of Q is reduced by 6, right? Q take away 6. Basically, if the price of Q was, let's say, 30 pounds, so if it's reduced by 6, the new price would be 24 pounds. If the price was 40 pounds, reduced by 6, that means 34 pounds, right? So you're just taking away 6. Similarly, if I talk about P, if the price of P was, let's say, 10 pounds, so the new price after getting increased by 12, it would be 22. If it was 15 pounds, new price, you would do 15 plus 12, 27 pounds, right? So just adding up 12. Now, the information that is given to me in the question is that they have same prices then, right? This is what we have. Find the original price of P. Now, understand this one thing. How do we solve two equations at a time? See, this topic called simultaneous equations. Actually, this is not a topic of simultaneous equations technically because it involves algebra, it involves ratios. And guys, I would say that all of you shall be mentally prepared for getting exactly these types of questions in the exam where it would not be just like, okay, if you have learned addition, it's not just that you're going to use just addition in a question. You will end up using algebra, simultaneous equations, geometry, ratios in the same question, possibly, right? And at that time, it gets confusing if you have not done enough practice of such types, right? So, of course, right now you are doing the topic wise practice, but I hope you guys are doing the mock test practice as well, because over there, one question would involve different concepts. Now, over here, when we talk about algebra, remember, whenever we have a fraction equal to another fraction, we can always cross multiply. Q is being divided in the left side, right? I'm going to do the opposite. Opposite of division, multiplication. We got the value of this, right? Or you can also take it in another way, right? You can also say that since like I said, you're cross multiplying. So you write this 5 with P and this Q with 4, right? The denominator of the right side multiplied with the numerator of the left. Denominator of the left multiplied with the numerator of the right. That's what I have done, right? And you can also say, okay, Q equals divide by 4 on both the sides. 4 is being multiplied, right? Why did I do this thing now? So that we can convert all of the equation in just P, just in terms of P, so that we can find our answer. So over here, I would do P plus 12. Q is 5 over 4, P minus 6. Now, how do I get rid of this fraction? Because nobody would like to do the solving in fractions, right? So multiply all the terms by 4. When you multiply each and every term by 4, this is what we get. Now the concept is that you take letters on one side, numbers on another. 4p is positive on the on the left. So when I shift it on the other side, it would become negative. This 6 is negative on the right side. So when I shift it on the left side, it becomes positive. All right. So 48 plus 6, 54. 5 minus 4 is just 1p. So this is what we are getting. We are getting the value of p as 54 pounds. Is it clear to everyone? Oh, wait. Over here, we did this thing, right? Okay, it was increased by 12. 1 second, guys. Oh my God, I forgot to multiply the 6 by 4, no? Sorry, guys, slight changes. I'm so sorry. The changes that I'm doing, I'm going to do it with a different pen. I forgot to multiply the 6 by 4. So over here, we had a 6. So when you multiply that, it would be 24. So you do 48 plus 24. All right, 8 plus 4, 12, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1, 72. So our correct answer would be 72 pounds. All right. As I said, we are multiplying every term. You can take a note of it. Multiplying every term by 4. So that's why I did 6 times 4 and I got 24. Everyone take a quick note of it. Write it as fast as you can. Is everyone done? Okay, waiting for everyone to say a yes. I mean, like you can text me your yes or no, or you can, if you have switched on your camera, you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. All right, I can see you guys texting me yes. All right, great. Then let me come to the next concept, which is percentages, right? Now, before I start with some questions of percentages, let me tell you guys that we are going to be starting our rapid courses and our intensive courses for 11 plus as well as for GCSEs, right? So for any kind of detail, if you want, you can talk to the management. You can contact on these specific numbers. In mathematics, I can tell you that we are going to do advanced math, everyone. All right, like the questions that we are doing today, they are like little, today I've taken medium to advanced level questions mixture, right? And we would be doing more of like word problems, the advanced math, all of those type, both in GCSEs as an 11 plus. So if you have any, elder siblings who are going for GCSEs, you can definitely tell them about this. And of course, you are already there, no, for your 11 plus. So of course, I'm going to see you guys in my classes in 11 plus course, right? Okay, coming to the next one where we are going to discuss some questions about percentages. Now, before I start with some questions of percentages, can anyone tell me what do we understand by percent? You guys can raise your hand and I'll ask you to unmute. All right, so I'd ask Shashank. Yes, Shashank, my dear, can you please tell me what do you understand by percentages?
It's per 100.
Very good. The word cent means 100, right? So when we talk about percent, that is per 100 units. Now, a simple shortcut that you must remember that whenever we talk about, like, let's say I'm doing, first let me do some shortcut. If I'm doing 30% of 50, right? Guys, whenever I have the word of, that means I'm multiplying. Just remember this shortcut. Of course, it's easy to calculate, but when numbers end up with zeros, cross out 0 and 0. You can do it mentally and directly. 3 times 5, 15. It will not take more than 2 seconds for you to give the answer if you're thorough with this. Like 40% of 80. All I got to do is 4 times 8, 32, right? 90% of 70. 7 times 9, 63. Got our answer as fast as we do multiplication. We're getting our answers over here, right? You can also get your answers when you have something like, let's say, 35% of 80. Now see, 35 is half of 70, right? You know what would be 70% of 80? 0, 0 crossed out, 7 times 8, 56. So you do half of 56 now because we are dividing it by 2 as well. You would get your answer as 28. Again, solved directly. A little mental math, right? Then the next shortcut that we have is x% of y is same as y% of x. You guys can learn some standard fractions. Those standard fractions are 25%. 25% represents a quarter. 50% represents 1/2. 75% represents 3/4. So over here, I'm doing 50% of 248. 50% is nothing but taking half. What's half of 248? 124. Easy. All right. Yes, all right. I can see Saeed has given me the correct answer. Very good, Saeed. Okay, now I'm coming to the second trick over here when we talk about this one. This is called the double and half shortcut, right? 12.5. Who's going to take decimals and then multiply and do all of that? Double it up. Double of 12.5, 25. Half of 256. Okay, Imtiaz is raising his hand. Yes, Imtiaz, my dear?
But isn't decimals the same like as percentage?
Yes, I mean, you can convert them. But over here, 12.5 percent would mean 0.125 if you mention that in decimals. All right?
All right.
Yeah. Okay, coming back to the question, I was doing double and half. Half of 256, 128. So 25% is a quarter. So when you calculate a quarter of 128, 12 divided by 4, 3, 8 divided by 4, 2. Our answer is 32. This is called the double and half. Doubled on the left side, took half on the right side. The second term. All right. Otherwise, what was the standard way of doing it? 12.5 divided by 100 times 256. You guys would have done 12.5 times 256, which is a very lengthy calculation. All right. Okay. Let's come to the next. This one is again easy. 1 0, 1 0 crossed out. Another 0 crossed out. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 4, 64. So this is my answer. 640 pounds. Easy. Now you see, without doing any kind of multiplication, without getting messed up in any kind of calculation, I've given you the answer within 5 seconds. It did not even take 5 seconds actually. Right? So that's how you're getting it. Very, very easy. Yes. All right. Did you guys understand this? Yes? No? No? Yes? Thumbs up. Right? Okay, now I'm going to be asking you guys one question. If you give me the correct answer, so the next, okay, so I'll play a game with you guys. Do you want to play a game? Okay, you can nod in front of the camera. Okay, I can see those who have switched on their cameras are saying a yes. All right, so I'll play a game if you give me the correct answer. All right, so now your question is, I want the correct answer in 5 seconds, right? So be ready to type. Okay, let me see. I'll count up till 5 and you know how fast I count, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be my speed. So I want you to tell me 20% of 40% of 800 pounds. Quickly now. 5 seconds you guys have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So has anybody given me the correct answer? Shreya has given me the correct answer. Good. Yes. Michelle has given me the correct answer. Shreya has given it correct. Shashank has given it correct. All right. Very good. Okay. 64. 0 and 0 crossed out. 2 times 4 is 8. Right. This 0 and this 0 crossed out. Right. And 8 times 8 is 64. All right. Okay. Now I will be fulfilling my promise. Yeah, game time. Is everyone ready for a game then? Quick game. Yes? Okay, so I'm going to play a quick charades with you. Do you guys know what are charades? Like, how do we play charades? Sometimes some people call it as charades. Okay, so I will choose one volunteer. All right. And I will text them a mathematical term. You do not have to speak the mathematical term, but like if I say the mathematical term is percentages, right? So instead of saying percentage, you have to explain it to your classmates, and your classmates will be giving me a guess, and I will be seeing who gives the correct answer. You need to know the definition and everything. Like if I say if I want to express percentages, so I would say per 100, we divide by 100 and multiply by the quantity. These kinds of clues I would be giving. All right. So I need a volunteer. Who's gonna volunteer? Others are going to then do the guesswork. I would be giving you a random mathematical term, word, and you would have to speak that up. Okay, so I can see Imtiaz has volunteered. All right, Imtiaz, stay unmuted when you'll be describing it. All right, can you unmute yourself? Are you ready? I'm going to text you. I hope nobody can see my... 1 second. Can you guys see my chat box over here? I think you guys can, right? Okay, so if I switch off my camera, I hope then you guys cannot see it, right? Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to text it to Imtiaz. Imtiaz, I'm going to text you something, right? Without saying this word. If you say this word, then you would be disqualified. I've texted you a word. Describe this word to your classmates. And let me see which of your classmates can give me the correct answer. Imtiaz, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. So come on, quickly describe it. Let's see how many of you are able to understand it. Go for it.
It's something got to do with shapes and centimeters.
You need to give them more. Come on, come on, come on.
Including meters or kilometers. It could be any shape, could be anything. But let's just say you have two options between perimeter or area.
Okay, disqualified. You said the word. You said the word perimeter. Although Ilo, very good. He had all. I don't know if Ilo is a girl or a boy. I don't know. So, but Ilo, okay, there he is. Yeah, your camera was switched off. Yeah, Ilo, I can see. I can see. So Ilo has given me the correct answer already. All right, very good. The correct answer is perimeter. Who else wants to volunteer now? Quickly. Yes. Do I have any other volunteer? Okay, I can see Shah's A5. All right. Shah, can you please like unmute yourself? Hello, Shah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Are you ready? I'm going to give you the cue on the
Yeah.
chat box.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second there. 1 second. So let's see how you describe this word. Shah, I've texted your word.
Okay.
Yes. So describe it to your friends. You do not have to speak the word.
Okay. Shapes. Different shapes.
More. Yeah.
Areas.
They would
Angle.
be All right, I can see Michelle has given me the correct answer. Who else? Okay,
Right
1 second.
angles. And I think.
All right, yes, Shreya and Michelle, all of you. Okay, Shreya and Michelle are the only ones who have given me the correct answer. And the word is geometry. Very nice. Very well played, guys. Very well. All right. I hope nobody has any doubts in whatever we have discussed so far. Right? That would be all for today, guys. I just thought of playing a little fun game with you guys in the last 5 minutes. In case anyone has any queries, you guys see these numbers, right? If you want to enroll in the courses that we'd be starting very soon, you can just contact these numbers. All right. In case anyone has any query, you guys can drop me a text. Otherwise, I'm hoping to see you guys in the next lesson then. All right. Did you guys enjoy? Did you guys understand everything? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Yes? All right, that's great. That's great. So make sure that you provide your feedback to the admin team, and I'll be seeing you guys in the classes then. All right. Let me allow you to unmute you guys so that you can say a bye to me before you guys go. So now you can unmute yourself. Yeah. Everyone clear with everything.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, dear.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.